Hello YouTube. Today I took out the family mower. It's the eXmark Quest series. This is their top residential mower. It's not a commercial mower, but it's the top. It's basically one step below the basic commercial. And with this mower you get, I believe, don't quote me, it's a 5-gallon gas tank. You get a, what is it, a V-twin 708cc. So, I mean, you can feel the power on this thing. It's no doubt, it's not under power. I've cut, with this land, we've cut about 2-foot tall grass before with this, and you just have to go a little slower, but it does the job, so I'm pretty happy with it. It has a reinforced deck. It's got an extra steel plate along the bottom rim, so if you hit a stump, you're reinforced and it won't bend the deck. Now, this is actually not stamped, this is welded. So unlike your basic residential decks, a welded frame is always, or traditionally, it's usually better than a stamped deck, because stamped decks are a lot thinner. The casters on this thing, or the casters for the wheels, are massive. I know, I mean, that's huge. You could hit a stump with this and you'd be fine. I mean, you will not injure this. It'd take a lot to break this thing. Steering and maneuverability is pretty good. If you turn fast and aggressive, like every zero turn, you're gonna slip around and slide a little bit, because the grass just can't take that on. I mean, these wheels they're about standard, but you can still rip grass with it. So the main reason we were looking between this and a John Deere zero turn, the only reason we took this is because they went up a little more. For the same price, the eXmark has a bigger frame, and what I mean by that is this is about 2 inches by 4 inches thick. I mean, it's hollow, but it's the actual frame on the outside it's a lot bigger and beefier than the John Deere. I think the John Deere only had like an inch and a half frame, so the bulkiness of this machine is a lot more. Not like dimension wise, but the actual metal they put into this, it feels a lot stronger. And you're not really, with John Deere, you pay for the name a little bit. With eXmark, at least we feel, you don't pay as much for the brand name. But this is what most commercial people use in their professional lawn care businesses. Only this one is a step below the commercial. It's the residential. But it's got a lot of the features that commercial has. Nice thing about this is you can slide the seat with that. The battery's under here, and you got springs, and these actually work. Unlike my Troy Belt neighborhood rider, there's a spring there. That's just to keep the seat up. That has nothing to do with suspension-wise. So this is a lot better of a ride when you go on a bumpy terrain, and it's a longer wheelbase too. Turning, it turns real tight, and it's just a good mower. I haven't had many issues with it. The only thing that really annoys me is you have to have, when you put these in, the parking brake disengages. And when I always start this thing, I always, pull these in to get ready to mow, and then I realize you have to push them back out because the engine won't start without these, without the parking brake on, which is kind of annoying. And then you have to remember the blade, that has to be down, which it is now. It can't, if it's up and it's like, you're not started, basically this has to be down when you start. Choke, that's on, that's off, full throttle, and then that's just, it's slow. Overall, oil, this takes oil change every once in a while. We cut about 7 acres a week, so, just follow your user or your owner's manual, and you should be good. But the power on this thing is, that's the fun part. There's plenty of power because you can actually get, on the eXmarks, you can get the single cylinder for the residential version, but we decided to go, with the step up with the V-twin, and that's a big difference, so we're glad we did that, for when the times you have to go through tall grass. So, I hope you guys enjoy, looking for your mowers if that's what you're doing, and, yeah.